and Chardonnay.
Yeah, lots of wine. Chardonnay.
I'm Carrie Smith. I work for Revolution Mortgage. I've been in sales my whole life, and about 2 months ago, I made a complete different career change, and I'm so excited. I turned 40 this year, and I've got a new career. It's going to be an amazing year. So it's crazy, yeah. But I love new chapters, so I'm ready to dive in.
That's good. I grew up in the Myrtle Beach area, and I'm an account executive for WMBF News. So I help businesses locally and even outside of the market with their marketing challenges and help them solve different marketing needs. So love what I do. Carrie and I kind of have similar chapters to our book.
Resumes.
Yes. My first job in media sales was with her at Sassy Magazine, which was a great time, and then we worked together at WMBF, so we've got some history, and just excited to be part of the group this year.
So I'm Elizabeth Ferraro. I'm the office manager over Town Property Inspections. My husband and I started the company in 2013. We're now proudly the largest home inspection company in the area, and I'm very excited that my nursing roots could take me to a whole different world that I didn't expect. And
Amanda Patrick, realtor with Coldwell Banker Shakora. I'm extremely blessed that within 5 years of business and 5 years of living in the Myrtle Beach area, I can have other awesome women here to support this area and get the word out about all the amazing things that are here. Maybe sell a house or two, but in the meantime, encourage people, whether they live here or not, to enjoy the amazing things that are here in our area.
mm-hmm. Oh, good Lord.
Friends in Little Places. I'm gonna claim it first.
Oh, no.
Otherwise, can't have it.
That's the worst one. You gotta work on
You got
that.
it.
I'd say anything by Salt and Pepper.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. Okay.
Yes. My college girlfriends, like, that's probably the last time I did it.
I'm gonna claim the cheesiness. It's gonna be something Disney.
Oh.
All day, every day.
You're gonna let it go.
I'm gonna let it go.
You're gonna let it go.
You're gonna watch people go.
Yeah.
Out the door.
Probably. Yeah, probably. Not only if I'm doing karaoke. I'm
It's
supposed
supposed
to.
to.
It's safe to say we're not having it. We're not karaoke together anytime
Yeah.
soon.
No.
Fancy. I like fancy.
Fancy, no.
That just said so much about our first time.
I love it.
Currently, right now, my biggest fear is, and it's kind of morbid, but I have children. I have 2 boys, 9 and 6, and they play outside, and our neighborhood is awesome, and there's kids everywhere. But, you know, kids will be kids, and they cross the street without looking sometimes, and we have a lot of construction workers. And so my biggest fear is that they will get hit by a car. I know that's terrible, but it's like,
No.
you know, I mean,
that's
it's
a valid fear.
It is.
you know, but you just have to let go, and you know.
Yeah, like God and just pray.
Yeah.
So before this world of, you know, real estate and all of that, I was a trauma nurse. So I so understand that. It's hard not to envision your kids doing those things. And as I have a teenager who's like itching to drive, I'm right on the cusp of, wait a minute, you don't see that person who I just missed the accident from, all of that. But this is crazy, but I always tell the Lord this, and I'm like, Lord, please don't ever let me drown. Don't let me be bit by a shark and drown, which I don't go in the ocean, so I don't know how I'd be bit by a shark.
And she loves sharks, so I don't know why. If she could die a great death, I think it would be by a shark.
So my biggest fear is so unrealistic because I don't go in the ocean.
And living in Myrtle Beach and you don't go.
No, I will not go past my cabin.
Well, you know what? Tomorrow is Polar Plunge Day.
Oh,
Don't do it.
I will be cheering them on
That
from
make
the sideline.
make great content.
Yeah.
Plunge in.
I think
Do
you
it.
should do it.
Do it for this.
Take the plunge, ladies. Y'all do it. We'll watch
Yeah.
from the shoreline.
Oh,
I
man,
know what
so-
my biggest fear is. Heights.
Oh,
Heights.
I've never heard
And
that.
never, like, really until I've, like, gotten older. I mean, even, like, getting on a ladder in our house to change light bulbs, like, I don't know, I just get, you know, the sweaty palms and racing
Ooh,
heart and,
yeah.
heights.
Mm.
Ooh.
Rome. I'm going there for a month next year. FYI, in case you want to join me.
I'm pretty sure we all have kids. At the young enough age that we have to stay here.
Mine's not exciting because if I would live anywhere, it's exactly where I'm at.
Cheers.
Myrtle Beach.
Yay!
Yeah. And it's
Cheers.
because mainly, I mean, I love Myrtle Beach and I grew up here, I was born here, but the most important thing to me is I always wanted my kids to be raised with family, and my mom's here and brothers, and my little brother lives in Charleston, but not too far.
Close enough.
Yeah, close
Yeah.
enough, and I love
Close
Charleston too, so I get to visit.
Yes.
But yeah.
At one point, we thought we wanted to move away, and then I guess it was before our kids were old enough that it really made a difference. And now to see them interact with our parents and my husband's parents and all of that, like I couldn't imagine them having the sustainability that they have, without them being there.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the contacts. I mean,
Yeah.
when you grow
Yeah,
up here and you know
it does
everybody,
help.
it's like, yeah.
But it's such a great place to live. I feel like we're growing and lots of exciting things are happening. But we recently were in Charlotte and I'm like, gosh, I love it here. And they have such traditional homes and it's older and more established. And then it's like you get this little gut feeling like, oh, like, this is home. I mean, same thing, family here, and our children were born here. And I love this area. I think we're very blessed.
There's so much to do too. Once you have kids, you're like, oh yeah, we do live in a vacation town, and more than ever, there are. I mean, there's endless things for our kids to do.
Well, and it's constantly growing. Like I know Myrtle Beach, how it's changed and transitioned, into what it is now, and to think, gosh, when I guess I feel like my next decade of children, since I have age gaps in between, are growing up, like what will Myrtle Beach be like for them? There's still amazing opportunities, and to see, and because we have so many people moving here, because it's such a cost-effective area, and for whatever reason they want to, it's warmer, right? That's interesting just to see like how much will it continue to grow,
I think
and
the
the variety
waterway,
of people.
the waterway area is going to blow up.
Yeah.
I mean, it already is, but it's
Yeah.
but the lifestyle and like the I think shops and restaurants, I think we're going to see
Absolutely.
so
Yeah.
much growth
Yes.
there, and I fully support that being a
Yeah,
good
absolutely.
yeah.
I think that's a great point, and I think when you live somewhere, no matter where you live, it's hard to recognize the fact that you live there. And I always remind my husband, and I think that's a good reminder of ourselves, like people are coming to spend hundreds of dollars a night in the peak season, right? And then spending thousands of dollars on their vacation, but we get this every day.
Yeah.
And so to take full advantage of the fact that we get the opportunity to live in a vacation area that people choose to come to is a huge asset to us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I know. I couldn't imagine being landlocked. We
Right.
have the waterways,
Yeah.
we've got the walk mile, we've got the ocean, and we're so drivable to everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Close to Charleston, close to Wilmington, 3 hours to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Great flight access with
Absolutely.
all of our
yeah.
airlines. But yeah, I love Myrtle Beach.
Ooh.
My mom.
Oh,
Yeah, my mom.
Yeah.
Well, now we
I
don't
think
have
for
to
all
say
of
our
us.
moms.
Yeah, I know, right? You better say your mom.
No, yeah.
Yeah, definitely my mom. She is like the giver to all except herself. Just cares and loves and does for everyone and always puts herself last. And I would say she has definitely helped mold me into the mom and woman I am today.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
she's a hard worker.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is a worker. I get that from her too, I think. She definitely instilled that in us at a young age.
Mhm. I love your mom. I'd have to say my mom too. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, she's just I love interior. She's a great Christian woman. She's just a class act. I mean, and her mother was a saint, and so we've just got some good lines of women. I am by no means a saint, so it might be getting worse with each generation.
No.
But no, I look to my mom and try to model myself after her, especially the older I get. I see what she's done and who she is, and how much people respect her, and really just her personality, because she is who she is. She doesn't try to be anybody else. So
that's one.
yeah.
Well, I would definitely say my mom by far is in the top, ranks. But for me, if I'm looking for some, I don't know, I guess like heroism as far as lady goes, and I don't feel like she's one that gets it a lot, it's Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yeah.
I totally rely on Matthew McConaughey here because if it wasn't for my 29-year-old self, I wouldn't be here today. And when I look forward to my 39-year-old self, which is right around the corner, But it's the person that you were 10 years ago and the milestones that I took to get a divorce, to be a single mom, to start a whole entire business. So I'm right there with you. And jump on the train of endeavoring to do great things and be great. And to that I say, all right, all right, all right.